What's up, nerds? Welcome back to the Muscle Geeks podcast. I'm John, your host, and tonight we got the ever-present Terry.
Hey, ever-present Terry's here.
And the handsome Muscle Geek Derek.
Stop.
We've got a stacked episode. We're kicking it off with our top 3 fictional returns from the dead, the wildest comebacks in movies, TVs, and comics. Then we've trailer reactions from Supergirl with that Lobo tease and Masters of the Universe. Then we're talking X-Men 97 season 2, no Gambit, Feral Wolverine, plus Smash Brothers movie debate and Crystal Lake prequel. We'll hit a buy or sell on Avengers Doomsday appearances, a spoiler review of Invincible episode 5, and close with Nintembros on the best crossovers in games. So guys, like, subscribe, share, and also don't forget that we have a couple other shows on here. We have the 8-Bit Fellas right here.
Hey, 8-Bit.
And then we have
beef.
And then we have Think You Know Ball.
Sorry.
Every Thursday at 9, and we have a really good episode coming up where our buddy Marty's going to come on. We're going to debate the 2004 Eagles versus the 2024 Eagles. And
Wow.
7, who would win? Straight up.
Is this Marty as seen on Muscle Geeks?
Yes, Marty is seen on Muscle Geeks, and I'm going to punch Steve in his face too, so make sure you guys watch that. So anyway, look at Shannon's already.
Yeah.
All right, guys, so let's go into the top 3. We're talking fictional returns from the dead.
Shut up. You're taking all my mouth.
We're talking fictional returns from the dead. The characters who went down and somehow came back bigger, better, or completely different. Oh, for Christ's sake. We're just going to do the top 3 characters that came back from the dead in book, comics, games, or movies. So, Derek, do you want to start off?
Yeah, I'll start off. I'm going to go with one from a movie and book that I have just indulged so many times. My classic Hangover series when I was younger. If I wanted to rot and just fall asleep and keep waking up and knowing like where the movie's at because you've seen it a million times. I'm going with The Lord of the Rings, and I'm going with The Return of Gandalf.
Of course.
Yeah.
Gandalf the White.
It was way cooler.
He's come at the turn of the tide, and he is awesome, man. When he goes down fighting the Balrog, he just sits there, fly you fools, and then the whip comes up and rips him down. That is sick. And when we finally get to see what he was going through when he catches up, you get to see him fighting this thing, just like falling through, and this.
Yeah.
The cinematics are
In
gorgeous.
2 towers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. And it is the best. Whether you've read it, watched it, however you've taken this in, it was epic. And Gandalf is like one of the coolest characters of all time.
Yeah.
And played by one of the best actors of our time.
Certainly at the time.
Sir Ian
McKellen.
and Magneto himself.
I was going to say, man, he could have... Magneto was one hell of a character in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, dude.
One hell of a character. This wasn't a lot of metal around back then.
But yeah, dude, it's just awesome. He shows up in the woods and like he's blinding everybody with his light, and then everyone has to drop their weapons because he's just like burning them out of the hand because he's fucking Gandalf the White. I love it. I could go on about Lord of the Rings for a long time, but I won't. So Terry.
No, I will join you because that is absolutely on my list is The Return of Gandalf. So this was super special because I had no knowledge of Lord of the Rings at all before I started the movies.
Same. I watched it first, then I went back because it got my interest.
Exactly. So I had no idea who would win, who would lose. I didn't know if there was resuscitation or coming back from the death in this type of series. It seemed too realistic for something like that to happen.
Yeah.
Although I guess he didn't. No, he does die.
He does die. He's not the same person that comes back in
Right.
his body, though. It is kind of a different entity. He kind of like remembers, oh, yes, they called me that before. But he's like enlightened now.
Yeah, there is a wrinkle there. Well, I guess that means probably Saruman died at one point and became Saruman the White.
I don't know.
I don't know if they've ever explored it. Anyway,
It's not even him. It's just
I haven't read the Sarmirian wrong.
but Gandalf the Grey is not Gandalf the White,
Sarmirian? Yeah.
right?
Yeah, right.
That's what
yeah.
you're saying.
Yeah.
And I didn't know the rules of this universe because all along it's like you get stabbed with a sword, goodbye. You know,
Right.
you get killed, you die, and that's it. So it was really exciting to see him come back because this is also before movies are completely spoiled before they come out. You know, there's no question Gandalf the White would have been in the trailer. God, I wonder if it's in. Actually, you know who probably knows this? Geek Guy. Geek Guy, did they spoil the Gandalf reveal in the
I don't think
trailer
they did.
for Lord of the Rings? I believe they did not because
There's no
I
way
was
they did.
so excited and so happy when that happened. Milk Toast says Gandalf the Grey is the White. He's just been upgraded by the Valar.
Yeah, so he's enlightened. He's a
Gandalf
higher
the White,
being
babe.
now.
I'm talking to Noah.
Who do you think's the strongest Lord of the Rings character, peak forms?
Gandalf.
I don't know.
I said
man.
that kind of fast, but
Peak form?
I think that's true.
I don't know. I want to say the Witch King, probably.
Why? He was defeated.
No, good guy.
Oh, good guys?
The answer is yes, Terry.
Oh my God.
I'd probably go with Radagast.
Radagast is worthless.
Which one's that? Help me out.
He's this stupid red wizard. The one that he doesn't appear in Lord of the Rings, but he's in The Hobbit, and he's like the
I don't
woods
know.
boy.
You'd be shocked.
No, we don't have the woods
I'm
boy.
putting money on Radagast.
Radagast is not more powerful than Gandalf.
No, just in Lord of the
And then
Rings.
there's two blue wizards
All right,
who we
just
know
from the
nothing
cinema,
about.
Just from the movie.
Just from the cinema, most powerful
Good guy.
most powerful good guy. I mean, it's got to be Gandalf, right?
I can't think of anybody else who it would be.
It has
Elf.
to be.
Legolas?
Dude, he beat a fucking elephant.
Or
Yeah, but he's not a wizard.
or
Doesn't
Sam-
need to be. His
Samwise
arrows
Gamgee.
never miss.
It's got to be Samwise, if not Gandalf.
Samwise is the greatest hero.
He is,
in my
hero
opinion,
of the Lord of the Rings.
He's the Lord of the Ring.
He is the Lord of the
He's the Lord.
You know?
He's got a girlfriend. And that's cute.
Dude,
Yeah.
full circle. He
Name's-
goes back.
name's
wins the
Bilbo.
girl.
Whatever the fuck that dude's name is. Frodo.
It's no fool of a took. All right.
My favorite character is Aragorn, though. I mean, there is not a better representation of a great man than the men of the West, led by Aragorn. Like
Great
the Return of the
jawline,
King
too.
is like,
Yeah.
fuck yeah, I'm into men
I
again.
had it.
Yeah, that
Isn't,
scene
like,
when he gets
proud
off the
of being a
boat,
human.
your testosterone goes up 300 points.
Oh, for sure.
The last part of that third movie, stop.
Mm.
So
Wait,
much
what are you
testosterone.
saying? The testosterone goes up when they get on Dead
When he-
Boat?
Yeah, testosterone rises. A lot of things rise when he
When
comes
you
off
die?
the boat and he fights the ghosts. He brings the ghosts with
ship.
him.
Yeah, ghost ships,
They're in
man.
that war. And then what's the one where the one king he returns in Return of the King?
Oh, my
But
God.
the guy's like hitting the fucking
Ride to your deaths. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah.
I know you.
So Terry, do you have a
There you go, leave it right there. No.
See, we're just going off on Lord of the Rings. We got to move on, boys. We got to move on.
Well, no, because Lord of the Rings was my number 3.
All right,
so
great.
we share
Bring it back.
Gandalf. So it's
Well, look,
actually
I mean-
John's number
All
3.
right.
let's just get it out of the way, right? I fucking love this dude. I always will. It's Superman.
Of course.
How can you have this list and not have like the Christ
I was hoping you would.
allegory in there? Did he end up dying in the comics? Listen, it was the biggest thing in comic books in the early 90s. They were wondering, what can we do that we haven't done with Superman already? And they couldn't figure it out. And one person finally said, let's kill him. So they just made a character come there, didn't tell you anything really about him. And this guy just shows up and he beats Superman to death. You later find out it's a Kryptonian coma, blah, blah, blah.
But we didn't know that.
We didn't know it
We
then.
did not know that yet.
Superman is definitely my guy. Let's get it out of
Dude,
the way.
and that suit he comes back with. and
Black
all
suit.
It,
It helps him absorb the radiation a lot faster of the sun.
one of the only mullets I approve.
Yeah, he had a beautiful head of hair when he came
Great head.
Beautiful hair.
Like John Stamos.
back. Or Darren Dutch Dalton in prime Darren
Wow.
Dutch Dalton.
yeah, but no, at the time, the greatest hair on TV would have been Uncle Jesse.
Had to have been.
It's definitely an Uncle Jesse. Can I see that?
Jesse and
Can
the
you
Rippers?
Google
In the
Death of
90s?
Superman?
in the 90s, there's a lot of good hair in the 90s.
Yeah.
Dude, it's
No,
not,
can
Uncle
you Google
Jesse
Death
had
of
great
Superman hair?
There's a very specific shot where he's in the black suit. He's like looking this way.
Giving it a go, baby. Yeah, but the black suit.
Scroll down. No.
Go down, black suit.
Yeah.
Oh, that does look like a wrestler.
I'm growing my hair out.
That looks like Razor Ramon,
Looks like Sting.
doesn't it?
I'm
It does
the
not
bad
look like.
guy.
How does it look like Sting?
One
Looks like Sting. You just put black face paint on that.
more
dude.
razor. Put a toothpick in his mouth. The bad guy.
No, man, that's my pick.
Dude, that's a great pick, though.
Derek, who you got?
All right, moving on. I'm going with the best friend of one of the best people in all of comics, Bucky Barnes,
Mm-hmm.
coming back as the Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Dude,
Can you give me program out here?
epic, dude. If we could bring up a picture of when he catches the shield, when Cap throws it at him, and he just brings up his arm and catches that thing, just stares it down.
Yep.
I got goosebumps. The Winter Soldier is top 3 Marvel movie and one of my favorite like espionage movies of all time.
Is it number 1?
In Marvel,
Say like
Yeah.
solo character movie.
in the side movies,
In all of the MCU, is it the best movie?
I think it's the best film.
I think so too.
I don't know if it's the best.
I don't think it's the best movie. I think it's the best shot film.
I'm glad that you're using my own words. That is very funny. That is very funny.
Yes, the muscle.
All of MCU. That's very funny. No, I think Winter Soldier's the best one of those
Yeah?
things.
I'm not gonna
Because
argue.
Endgame is only great because of everything that came before it. Endgame is a perfect ending. I'm not taking away from it. I'm just saying, if it wasn't for 20 films working,
standalone. It's not a good movie.
yeah.
There's a lot of
Infinity
There's a lot of
War,
stuff
I
in there
think, is
that doesn't-
actually
It's a good
bad.
movie, but when you watch it after the build-up's gone and you've watched it for like the third or fourth time, you're kind of like, all right, now it's just kind of all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna say it's Captain America, and then it's Iron Man. Then it might be Ragnarok. Oddly,
You know what I'm gonna
I
say?
love Ragnarok.
just as a movie, it's
I'm gonna say it's Captain America 2,
Mhm.
Captain America 3, Captain America 1, and then everything else. I think it's
so patriotic. I love it.
Wow,
the
what
best
an American this guy.
I think it's the best series of movies in that whole thing. It's all
But
of
they
it.
all are awesome.
Yeah.
So Milquetoast just said something. Everybody comes back except for Bucky and Uncle Ben. That was something that was always said in comics.
Yeah.
Like anyone else could come back. They did it with Aunt May. She came back. All sorts of people always came back. But now Uncle Ben is even back in the Ultimate comic series. Like he didn't die. He worked at the not Daily Planet. Where does
Daily Bugle.
Daily Bugle
Daily Bugle.
and is alive. So now there's no rules.
You can't
Mm.
do
He's gotta be
that.
dead. I refuse
You
to.
tell them you can't do that, Terry.
Yo, you can't do that.
That's fundamental to the character's
You gotta stay
core.
dead.
That's who he is because of Uncle Ben. You can't do that.
Some things are
Yeah.
holy.
You can't do that. Take
Knock it off.
Darn
You
it.
can't
Take
do
it-
that.
Take it back.
One
What are you
complaint
doing?
about the Winter Soldier, though,
Go ahead.
is not with him himself, but the writers. For these shows like Captain America and the Winter Soldier show, like they really dialed down how badass he is.
Yeah.
When he chooses to step it up in that show, like the few moments they give him to, and it's like, yeah, that guy's a motherfucker. But they just kind of make him like, oh, buddy cop, like he's just grumpy. Like, no, he is one of the most lethal people on the planet that can't shoot freaking laser beams.
Yeah.
Like he is awesome.
No, they Disneyed him up after the first
Yeah,
movie.
they sent him out to Wakanda, have him like living this peaceful life. Like, no,
Yeah,
this-
they nerfed him a little bit. You're
they
right.
nerfed him.
Wasn't that a little bit of comic accuracy there? Wasn't he the White Wolf?
Yeah, that's the thing.
So it's but it was just a place to put him because they
but-
didn't
but
have
they-
Yeah,
but
but
in
as
a
the
the
need
movie-
for him in
Wolf,
film.
he was killing a bunch of people.
Yeah,
he wasn't
like-
just resting.
yeah, it wasn't just chilling there polishing his
There,
armor.
it was just, hey, there's a white guy in a shack. Let's call him the White Wolf. Like, that's all that was.
I'm gonna have to watch that after the gym tonight.
What are you gonna watch?
Winter Soldier.
You can't stay up late. That's crazy.
Yeah, you gotta go to bed, Derek.
I gotta take a couch nap.
All right.
All right, Terry.
Okay. My number one has already been in the chat. So why don't I just go there? No. You'll wait. You'll wait, chat.
Yeah.
Even though you did spoil it. So, but I'm sticking with comic books this time around, and Barry Allen's return is fucking insane if
Yeah.
you're into comic books. So, in comic books, there's one from the 80s called Crisis on Infinity Earths, and it's been remade a couple of times. There's an animated version, and there
It was
was
terrible. 4-part movie.
yeah.
Terrible.
It also wasn't that. Like, that's not the
Yeah,
real thing.
I know. That was
But as part of it, there is a scene where there is a cosmic treadmill that kind of powers this great machine that can defeat the Anti-Monitor. Well, there's one guy and one hero who can handle that. And he does. And Barry Allen does it and slowly starts to die, like turn into a skeleton and die because he puts all his energy, but he saves the Earth. So this is the big thing that you might have issue with, John, is in DC, Barry Allen's actually the greatest hero.
no, he's not.
Barry Allen is the one who saved the entire universe. He's the only one who ever did it.
That's not true.
It is true.
Superman did it.
Superman didn't save
Ask me when.
all of DC Comics.
Yes, he did.
When?
When Apocalypse got the anti-life equation,
Yeah.
he whistled.
Apocalypse.
Well, it was the antithesis to it was the life equation, right?
Yeah.
Dark Side.
Which I actually think he said the equation and it was symbolized by a musical note because it's like beyond language, was my thought. But anyway, no, Barry Allen did it first. Everything, as we know, it would have been gone. Multiple Supermen died, and Barry Allen saved them, essentially. He saved the last three of them. Three. Superboy Prime, who's awesome now if you're reading comics.
Final
Superman
Crisis.
Classic. Yes, Final Crisis. But but prior to that, point I'm trying to make, Barry Allen died in Crisis on Infinity Earths to save everyone. In Final Crisis,
Before the internet comes at you, it's Infinite Earths. Before there's
Crisis on Infinite Earths?
not Infinity,
Not
Infinite.
Infinity Earth.
Well, Infinity Crisis is the next event
Right.
that, like,
Infinite Crisis.
What's wrong with Infinity Crisis?
It's called Infinite Crisis.
You can't say Infinity?
I think it's Crisis on
Crisis. on
There is
Infinite-
Crisis on Infinite Earths, then Infinity Crisis, then Final Crisis.
But you keep saying Crisis on Infinity Earths.
What's wrong with that?
It's wrong.
There was a time
Infinite.
crisis.
Clip this, because I want to know if I'm saying Infinity wrong.
Crisis on Infinite Earths.
On Infinite Earths.
Oh, like it ends in, like it's finite. It ends in an E?
Yes.
Well, I'm having a crisis on this Earth over this. Anyway,
Yes,
Barry
you are.
Allen dies during that, and he stays dead for, I think, 30 years. Like, Wally West takes over the comic series. Wally West is the one that we know from Justice League in the cartoons and whatnot. Barry is gone.
It's Infinite Crisis, not Infinity Crisis.
Whatever. I'm having an Infinity Crisis.
And I'm having a midlife crisis.
But anyway, Barry returns. And he returns in the coolest way, where Wally and Barry's grandson are in the Speed Force, and they are like, they're chasing down the Black Rider, who is like another version of Death, of the Flash, who has the Speed Force, but it's Death. When the Black Racer comes to find you, you don't make it back. And he's like a thing. And all of a sudden in the Speed Force, the kid, Kid Flash turns around and goes, "Grandpa?" And it's Barry Allen in the Speed Force. He was there all along. He resuscitated himself and had been running in the Speed Force for 25 years. But his return was crazy because we never thought it was going to happen in comics. We thought it was going to be an Uncle Ben type situation because he went out so great. He went out like the ultimate hero, and everyone loved Wally. So when he came back and then became de facto Flash again, when they rebooted, that was kind of amazing for a lot of us longtime readers to see.
The Flash is the through line for that animated movie series. He's the only one that remembers when they reboot into the New 52, the old universe. He's the reason for the reboot. And even in the comics, the same. Like, he remembers everything that people don't. He's pretty strong. And my greatest memory of him was in the Justice League Unlimited, where I think it was Lex Luthor got Brainiac's. They like
They merge.
and then the Flash just kept running around the Earth, just hitting them, beating the shit out of them. It was awesome. But then he
That's
got
Wally,
sucked
though.
in. Oh, I'm sorry. But then he got sucked into the Speed Force, I think. Right? They all pulled him out.
Maybe Wally is the fastest Flash, though. Like, he is faster than Barry Allen, and he was the one that. Do you know that was fucking what's his name from Smallville did the voice of Flash on Justice League? Lex in Smallville. What's that guy's name? Michael something.
I don't know.
Goog it.
I know who you're talking about.
The guy who played Lex Luthor in Smallville. Chat, help me out.
Was it a Smallville guy?
Michael Rosenbaum.
Rosenbaum.
He also was the voice of Wally in the Justice League cartoon. I thought that was so cool that he was
Nice.
double dipping.
Good for him.
But yeah, that was Wally that does that because he is faster and has like a greater control of the Speed Force. But when they went to the New 52, he disappeared. And it became like this comic eventually comes out about how everybody forgot Wally and he was never rebooted. It's pretty cool.
Nice. Good pick.
Anyway, Barry Allen.
Wasn't Barry, but Barry was in the movie. He was the Flash.
Yes.
All right.
All right, John, what do you got?
Derek?
Was it
You started.
No, I'm asking you a question.
Yeah.
Oh.
How far would you go to save your universe?
We go all the way.
Would you bring back your greatest villain and arch rival and arch nemesis to do so?
This is a good pick.
I think I would.
Well, so did Goku when he brought back Frieza,
Yeah.
the
How
villain
dare you.
of Universe 7, the main bad guy, the final boss
Oh.
of one of the most incredible sagas we've ever watched. There was a tournament between all of the universes. The Omni King wanted to be entertained, and that he was. Everyone had to pick, every universe had to pick their 10 best fighters. And the Universe 7 picked everyone except Yamcha, and they weren't picking Yamcha.
Can't be Yamcha. Sorry.
And they put
Because he retired.
and they put their hands on the last saga, kind of, one of the last Dragon Ball Z villains, Majin Buu. who was ready to go, but at the last minute took a nap.
Yeah, could you imagine if he was in there?
It would have been.
It would have been lopsided.
I don't know though, because is he stronger than Golden Frieza?
I don't think he's stronger than, because like Super Saiyan 3 Goku was giving him the
Said he coulda
business
beat him.
pretty good, but
They did mention he trained.
He was training. Remember, he got in shape. He got lean
Yeah,
and like got his shit together for a minute.
it's on a journey like you.
Yeah, that's right, baby. Call me fat.
Majin Derek.
A little hurt right now.
No, it's a good thing. No, but yeah, he probably would have done really well in that kind of a tournament, because you can't. People would have like hit him. He would have like bounced off of him. He's just more pliable in that way.
Right. He could have been wrapping people up and just like subduing them and launching them.
Yeah, dude. But I would definitely say Frieza is one of the best, and like it opens the door, because at the end of it, you know, Beerus grants him life. Says you can have your life back now, and like that's only going to set that off even worse when you get like the Black Frieza.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah. I was a
That's
little
where it
upset
was left
wasn't
off.
Cell at first, just because I was
Why?
I was just getting kind of tired of Frieza stuff.
I read it's because they don't like drawing.
He didn't like drawing the spots on his bug armor.
That's too funny.
But dude, Frieza's such a great character. He's so evil.
And he's
Yeah, but also he was just like sitting in a cocoon like this, like
training his brain by killing Goku over and over and over
That's
again.
awesome.
Mental training, baby. But yeah, dude, he's so evil. Like even in the Tournament of Power, he was
Program.
toying with some of the other teams, just like having a good time being himself, just enjoying being back. Like,
You know, it's wild too when you think about like how much he and Goku helped each other. Like every time Goku fought, it was always Frieza that was like, all right, no one sees us right now, so here, I'm giving you some power. I know that he did it once. He might have done it twice, but there was another time where Goku was going to get knocked out and Frieza like saved him. And then at the very end, they team up together.
but it's ultimately
man.
for himself at the end. Like, does he want to do it? No. But you know, he's
How do you
playing
go
long
back to
ball.
killing a guy? Though,
He's very
after
smart,
that?
so
'Cause
he
he's just
knows,
evil.
Like, all right.
I know.
He's not evil, but he doesn't. He thinks creatures are ants.
Well, he's a racist. Racist would be
Yes,
evil.
but sure, racist, but it's like planetist. It's speciesist.
Yeah.
Is really what it is. In that, I think he'd be fine with other Friezas walking around. You know, like
I mean, he
and
lived-
his dad.
He lived
probably
with his
didn't have
dad.
problems.
Yeah.
But everything else is an ant. You know, so I think that's just how he thinks
Yeah.
about it.
But keep in mind, in
And he's
Broly,
also, like,
when
the
he
finger-
goes to get the Dragon Balls in the movie, he doesn't even like care to meet up with any of the Z fighters or Goku or Vegeta. He just wants to go get the Dragon Balls quick and take care of his business.
Well, he brought Broly because he wanted to see where they
But
were.
when he's got Broly, like, of course he's gonna take this guy with him. But I'm just saying, like, his mission though was still like, we're just gonna go,
Dude,
get
Because
his
he wanted
shit
to be a
and
couple
get
inches
out.
taller.
He wanted to be a little bit taller.
He's a
and he
Bulma.
didn't want the guys to find out, so he wanted to go and sneaky. But the boys were like, "That son of a bitch, he's back," and so they went and
I saw a thing on
we got a
on,
great movie out of it.
on the social medias that like Frieza is actually like the father of the Super Saiyan. Like he pushes Goku over the edge. He pushed Broly over the edge. Like he just keeps doing things to bring Super Saiyans to the Earth. Good for you, Frieza. Thanks for making my dreams come true. Derek,
That was
who you
awesome.
got?
Man, that's a really good one.
Thanks.
Yeah, dude. Let's see. For my last one, what do I want to go with? I think I'm going to go with Jon Snow from Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
That's my runner-up.
Yeah, I was all in on Game of Thrones when it came out. I love it. I still do, even though obvious reasons why we don't like it now. But up until it got real bad, it was awesome. And Jon Snow coming back from the dead was like the biggest thing going on TV at that moment. And it was just awesome. Like the way he died, he just gets stabbed over and over by his own men after being the most honorable person in all of Westeros. Like he's just constantly trying to do the right thing. But in that universe, that doesn't get you very far.
What's the point of having a wolf in that universe? That wolf, they don't do shit. You got a
Dude.
dragon. The dragon's blown you away.
That wolves are cool.
Yeah, wolves are cool as shit, John. What's
They'll
wrong
take
with
out any
dire
man.
wolves? They
If
were
there's too
fighting
many.
alongside him. They were ripping people.
They'll
the hell
protect
up.
you
How long do
against
they
the
last?
wildlings.
How long do they last?
Wolves?
Yeah. No, like in a fight. That thing is a walking, like,
Dude, they're sneaky as
Target.
shit. No one's looking for a dire wolf. It's down. Like,
It's your
I mean,
sneak
they're
attack.
Huge, but
they're,
like, dude,
they're enormous. What are you talking about?
they're
It's
too
your sneak
fast.
attack. They're quiet soldiers.
Dude, they hunt you down, rip
They're
your throat
scary.
out.
Wolves are fucking terrifying. Milquetoast. Terry, he's not evil, just racist. You know what I'm trying to say. I'm saying his decisions are not made like, I will do evil because it's evil. It's more, he does evil because he doesn't think people are people.
It's fair.
But yeah, Jon Snow, man.
Terry doesn't.
Jesus.
Terry doesn't think racism is good.
Yeah, I'm opposed to racism.
Just clear that out.
Stance.
Just clear that out now.
Taking a stance. I'm opposed to racism.
All right.
But it's different when you're just evil for the sake of being evil. Skeletor.
That's true. Terry, who do you got?
Okay, so I saw it in the chat earlier. Milquetoast, my guy. I think Green Lantern has the best rebirth of any comic character. I think it is the coolest that he has the full breadth of the human experience. He is a hero, a superhero even, with the most will power of anyone in the galaxy, which is why the ring went to him. Well, on Earth, let's be fair. But that's why it went to him. He became an honest-to-God superhero. Yep, that one right there. He became an honest-to-God superhero. He was great at his job. He helped people out. He was part of an intergalactic space force. And then he showed emotional weakness and that he was not impenetrable like Superman's mind or someone of that when a Superman villain actually destroyed his entire home city. Like, blew it up. And he lost his mind. And
how appropriate a yellow Superman villain.
Well, I can't remember his name.
Mongol.
Yes, thank you. So Mongol blows it up, and then Hal lets his emotions overwhelm him. He goes to ask the Guardians to like give him some extra power and to authorize kill, because at the time there's no kill authorization. It can be engaged, but only if you're one of the manhunters, I think, is what it's called. But they say no. He's like, fuck it. I am doing this one way or another. Some Guardians start trying to stop him. Some Lanterns start trying to stop him. They got to die. And guess what? I'm taking your rings as I'm killing you because I need the power of all these rings to go get revenge. So he ends up with all these rings, walks into a power battery.
That's a great comic cover.
Yeah, actually, let's see that comic cover. No, Parallax. Just type in Green Lantern Many Rings. The Green Lantern of Many Rings. Bingo.
Yeah.
Yeah, show the people. Give me it and hit the Reddit one. Yeah, click that. Click that. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, what a great cover.
Amazing, amazing, amazing piece. As far as yes, so this is the Green Lantern's descent, and he lets it get to him. And at the time, there is no Parallax, by the way. At the time, this is just a man saw his city blown up. He disagreed with upper management, so he killed anybody in his way to get it. Gets the power, and ultimately, that decision warps him, and he becomes a super villain. Parallax, a big league villain, like top tier type of villain. And eventually, I don't think he makes like the right choice, but at some point he dies, and I believe it's some kind of sacrifice.
Isn't it? Correct me if I'm wrong. I think.
How does Parallax die?
I think Green Arrow shoots him in the chest in that one Crisis where they merged the Hulkmen together.
Parallax dies or defeated when his host is killed. 2011. No. It doesn't matter. We'll look it up. You're looking at TV. It's got to be in
Killed
the
by
actual
Green
comic.
Lantern.
Green Arrow, yeah.
Bingo. There we go. 0 Hour Crisis. Hal Jordan sacrifices himself to redeem his actions. Yes, so this is the big thing. He becomes a full-on supervillain. He's killing, and he's a bad guy, and he is kind of out for himself. And then has kind of the hero's sacrifice, which many villains do at the end of it. And he, dies. This act got rid of Parallax the villain, but he's immediately reborn as the goddamn Spectre who was looking for a new host. So now he's the giant green hooded god Well, he's God's right hand is what he is. That's what the Spectre is. He's judgment. So God sees this person, or the one above all in this universe, sees Hal Jordan after he was Parallax and taps him to become the Spectre. And he's the Spectre for a while. And then this amazing comic book comes out called Green Lantern Rebirth. And it's him coming back from being the Spectre. The Spectre finds a new host, and the Hal Jordan entity is put back onto Earth, and he is able to be himself and Green Lantern again. But people still remember what he did. Mm-hmm. So he has now that arc of now I have to prove that I'm Green Lantern, because of course, Guy Gardner doesn't want to hear any of that bullshit. And so Hal smokes him. And Hal ends up rebuilding the very core that he destroyed as Parallax and launching it into a new era. It's an unbelievable story, but I would recommend reading Green Lantern's Secret Origin and Green Lantern Rebirth. And you get an amazing story of why Hal Jordan's such a great hero, but actually how complex a character he is. He's been all the things in fictional media and is a great hero.
He was another guy that, what was it, in that Zero Hour? I couldn't remember that. When I was a kid, I remember reading that. I didn't understand a goddamn thing in there. I didn't understand what was happening. But Green Lantern Parallax, Hal Jordan Parallax, beat everyone. He beat Superman one-on-one handily. So, like, that was...
Didn't we see an image? Parallax beats Superman?
Yeah.
And it was the 90s, so everything was, like, big and crazy.
One of the Guardians goes and gets him. Not that one. It's Mullet Superman.
Right there. Bottom left. No. Yeah, that right there.
He said there's one more, and then goes and gets him, brings him back, and then that's how they started fighting.
But, again, that is just a guy, a regular-ass human, who is going now toe-to-toe with Superman as a bad guy. Like, just a great arc. Great arc.
Good pick, man.
Yeah. Thank you. Got to bring some of that comic nerd credit in every once in a while.
I'm going to stick with 90s comics.
Ooh.
Okay. And there was a thing that DC Comics ran. Nightwing became, the original Robin became Nightwing, so DC Comics brought in a new, Dick Grayson moved on, and they brought in a new Robin. And the thing was that DC did, it was like a mail-in ballot thing, because there was so much pushback on them putting a new Robin out there. So what they did was they were like, fine, you decide his future. You decide his fate. And it was, back then there was no internet, so you had to do a mail-in. So you rip the comic out, the page, and then you ship it off. Anyway, it was a grossly like one-sided victory for killing him. And DC did just that. And there's an animated movie about it, and it's possibly the best DC movie. So go check that out. It's The Return of the Red Hood?
Yeah, so there's no, isn't it just the Red Hood?
It's just the Red Hood.
I think it's called something.
Under the Red Hood.
Attaboy.
Derek.
Big brain.
Under the Red Hood, but also they remade just the killing part with A Death in the Family. So they did the classic Death in the Family, which is the comic it's based on.
So even that movie, when he came back, it was kind of like a Winter Soldier kind of thing, where like
definitely
falls off,
like that.
comes back.
I would say directly inspired by that.
So, and it launched a whole new character. So yeah, that's what I was thinking.
You didn't say his
Jason
name.
Todd.
Sorry. Yeah.
And Terry, you brought it up on the show before, but like the scene at the end with the Joker, I didn't like the animation of the Joker in that one. I didn't, but
he was a little thick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just, but the conversation that those three were having, where it was like Superman and Batman, and Jason Todd's like, you could have killed him. You didn't kill him for me.
Well, that's it. It's that line. It's like,
he took
I
you from
forgive
me.
you for letting me die, but how could you let him live?
Yeah.
Right. Powerful line.
Yeah.
And
it's
you just had a wild card in there, just breaking it up as soon as you think they're trying to reach each other. And Batman throws a batarang into the hole of the gun where the bullet comes out is, and it's incredible. So Jason Todd for me is my third pick.
That line the Joker says, he's like, you did it, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
You did
You
it.
beautiful son of a bitch.
Yeah. And then he's like, and nobody wins and everybody still loses.
Yeah.
Great
Yeah,
line.
he's so impressed by him. He loves it.
Yeah.
That's a great pick. All right.
Amazing. Great job, John.
All right, guys. Good picks.
All right. I think we're moving on.
Moving along.
Oh, wait.
Yeah,
Chat, you got anybody?
yeah,
Can we
let's-
look through the chat? I saw Milk Toast
And
a couple.
any quick honorable mentions?
Chat.
Terry asked me to come up with one, but it's really not that good.
Good.
I'm thinking the death of Shepard.
Show yourself, boy.
The death of Shepard in Mass Effect 2. Because it's one of those games. Mass Effect is where you can choose any path, and they want to like respect your paths. So no matter what, your character will die at the start of Mass Effect 2, and going through that is crazy because you're worried about all your old shipmates. You're like, are they gonna survive? Is everybody gonna die? But your guy gets killed no matter what. So they take you through all the emotional beats just to be like, bam, you get resurrected by an evil, shady paramilitary space organization, and now you're their lapdog. And it's really cool watching that, having that moment where you're like, okay, it's the start of the game. They're gonna kill everybody. And
No,
you can
I'm
watch
gonna
your corpse.
I'm
No.
piggybacking off of Milk Toast's statement. That is a handsome shirt, bro.
Absolutely.
That thing has me in the
Show us the
fucking.
shirt, babe.
I'm in the fucking summer mood now. Look at that.
Beauty.
Nice.
It's a Leinenkugel shirt.
That's
So
a
you
good
can
looking
see
shirt
little
on you too, dude.
Leinenkugels all over
you
the
look like
place.
summertime.
Yeah,
Thank you, fellas.
Summertime.
looking great. All right, any quick honorable mentions?
Now we know it just inspired me. I have a new fucking number one, and it's goddamn Chrono from Chrono Trigger. Remember when he died?
Yeah.
The main character of your
And he doesn't have to come back
dies.
either. You don't have to bring him back.
exactly, but you can if you go and get a doll that Chrono's like essence can be put back into. But oh my god, that was the most earth-shattering death and return I have ever felt.
Yeah, man.
Because it happens in a game. You are probably 32 hours invested into this character story, killed, dead. I've never seen that in a game since. And nothing would ever be as surprising because it's unheard of to play so long with this character and then to have him just removed from the game and killed. And you can choose a side quest, like Derek said, to bring him back. If you haven't done Chrono Trigger, my God, it is one of the greatest experiences of all time. 1995, the Kojima was, excuse me, not Kojima, Toriyama was a part of this, as was the head of Nintendo and the head of Square. Like, it's like this unbelievable trio of people. Apparently, the guy who invented Dragon Quest.
Dragon Quest, Final Fantasy, and Dragon Ball all
Right.
together.
But
Wow.
the Final Fantasy was on a plane, and Toriyama was next to him. And they just started talking about stuff and like looking at sketches and stuff. And that's how this thing was birthed, because of a surprise plane ride. But if you look at it, like the artwork's beautiful. It's very Dragon Ball inspired. We are clamoring for a remake, and they still haven't given us to us, but it seems like it's around the corner.
John, have you ever played a turn-based game?
I don't.
Like
I don't know.
RPG.
No.
This is probably the best one. So if you ever get the chance, give
Google
it a shot.
Chrono Trigger real quick
Oh, of course.
for the bitches at home.
It's one of the best games ever made, period. God,
Yeah.
it's so good.
Oh, dude, you could tell it's Dragon Ball inspired.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's very
very
obvious.
much so. I mean, Toriyama drew those and created those. And Frog is the
Looks
man.
like, that looks like the guy that gave Trunks his sword in the movie.
It does. And
Yeah.
they came out around the same time.
Derek, do you have an honorable mention?
Nope.
No. I'm disappointed in you.
I'm
Can I
good
tell you
with
that? I'm
You wanna scroll
disappointed
through
in
the
you in
chat
this
there,
time.
boss?
Why?
You know why? Because the one-wing angel guy, didn't he die? Came back?
That was on.
And you're telling me in that fucking Zelda fucking thing that you love so much, there's not one single person that was brought back from the dead. Link didn't come back from the dead.
I mean,
Ganon
Ganon
actually
comes back
returned
all
from
the
the dead.
time.
Jesus, come on, Derek.
I mean, the way he comes back in Breath of the Wild.
You
is pretty
scroll up, please.
sick.
Better come back with some
Oh,
shit.
Tears of the Kingdom. I mean,
I'm just going to say
going.
real
Wait,
quick,
wait. Let's do a full chat.
the guy who became
up.
the hero in The Matrix was Neo, and it's because he came back from the dead.
yeah, it's a good pick.
All right, before we move
Make you
on,
think
let's
we're
do a
getting
chat
through this
check-in.
without me talking about Final Fantasy. You're dead
Keep
wrong,
scrolling,
pal.
keep scrolling.
You already
Well,
screwed it.
You're dead wrong.
All right, here we go. Scottish Geek guy asked if John was the Watcher. That's awesome.
Yes. John is the
Watu?
Watcher.
My head's not that big.
Okay, Shannon says Gandalf and Bucky and Winter Soldier. Scottish Geek Guy said Gandalf, Superman, ZSG. Oh, Zack Snyder, Justice League. Sure. Oh, Brandon Lee and The Crow. Great choice. That was.
He didn't come back.
Oh, not Brandon Lee.
Crow did.
Oh, no. Damn it.
Sorry.
Supergirl. She was wiped out from DC Comics for something like 20 years before reclaiming her place.
She died in a crisis.
Power Girl hung around, though.
She's
Power,
gone now,
everybody
right?
Power Girl knew is dead, but her and her big ass titties stayed in.
I was gonna say.
And that's
Yes.
important. Clip it.
She was.
Don't clip that.
My problem with the Supergirl movie is there's no Power Girl
Unclip it.
with big ass titties. What are we doing?
All right.
Yeah, when we go to Comic-Con, I'm just gonna be up like on a stool screaming that. Where are the Power Girls?
Be like, we had a good run, guys.
Well,
Power Girl.
almost
having
1
big-ass
year.
Titties is part of the character.
so close.
Filled with Kryptonian milk.
We had a
This
good-
is bullshit.
Terry, get back behind the scenes.
We had a good thing.
Vanished to the producer. I never read Lord of the Rings, so I had no idea Gandalf was returning. So seeing that in the opening of the Two Towers Epic, agreed, my guy.
Yes.
Didn't know there was going to be 3 movies. That's right. That is also awesome. Not knowing it's a trilogy.
I saw the first one in high school. I had no idea when it ended. I was like, what the fuck? Is that the movie?
End of part 1.
Yeah.
When Fellowship mourns his death,
right.
it gives them depth. Gandalf's gray as the white. He's been upgraded. We read that. Gandalf is on the same cosmic level as Sauron. Really?
No way.
He is direct. You went past it, buddy.
It's
He is prohibited from directly confronting Sauron. Really? He had to create an army? He couldn't just say, hey, you big, ugly, fiery eye. Fuck you.
Yeah, I don't know. I disagree.
Sam carried Frodo. Frodo carried the ring. Sam had 6 months into a bulk straight. That's funny. Pippin. Yeah, we thought Pippin was dead, but he didn't actually die.
There's Stu. Sam was a sucker.
get out of here.
Aragorn pushing the doors open. Yeah. Oh, I thought that was Shannon that said it. Not Scottish Geek Guy. Ride to the ruin and the world's ending. Death. What say you? Hell yeah.
Red Hood, Jean Grey,
Jean
and
Grey.
Superman.
Good choice.
Yeah, she comes back a lot.
Long-haired Superman is my Superman. I was pissed when they took the mullet away. That's when I started reading.
There's another Hal Jordan.
Bucky. Yep, that was Milquetoast talking to Hal Jordan. Go down. Yeah, killed him off for 10 years, but they killed off Barry for 25. Barry got the shaft. See him return. Wally will always be Kid Flash to me. Come on, dude. Boo. Doesn't have the mental fortitude to fight without Mr. Satan.
Yeah, but he'd be in the crowd like, oh, come on, boo.
Wait, keep doing that.
Oh,
That sounds a lot like
that's my
your-
Kuwabar.
Oh, yeah. That sounds like Kuwabar.
That's my, you're a meshy. You can't be dead.
Even the end sucked balls.
That's a really
Shannon,
good.
What are you talking about? Oh, she's talking about Game of Thrones. Derek, spin your hat, can't see your face. Agreed, Scottish Geek Guy. I've said that a million times. Keep going. Spirit of Vengeance. That's Ghost Rider. Who cares what Guy thinks? Well, if it's Guy Sensei, I care a lot what he thinks.
Oh, guy sensei.
Keep going. There was an 800 number to vote on Life or Death for Robin. Wow.
I didn't know that. I just thought it was the all mail-in.
Jason
Yeah,
Todd
me too.
existed pre-crisis. Fans didn't like him. His character was revamped. No, that's not true. We like him in post-crisis. He's Red Hood and the Outlaws is a great little series where he teams up with Arsenal, who's a recovering drug addict in it, and also he starts laying the pipe to
Doesn't
Dick Grayson's alien girlfriend.
Starfire.
Yeah, Starfire had left him and joined the Outsiders, and then
Right.
I
yeah,
think he did something with Bizarro for a while, and he had to
yeah,
do
he was his
what's
Superman.
that book? Shit, what's the one?
Name.
I want to pet the bunnies, George. I want to pet the bunnies.
Oh,
Of
Mice and Men.
Mice and Men, yeah, he had Mice and Men Bizarro.
hit the bunnies.
Yeah,
He
and
shot him with like a kryptonite bullet or something like that.
Poor guy.
All right. Does
All right.
Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin count from the new Spider-Man movie?
No,
think-
I guess. I don't know.
Well,
I
it's
mean,
a Universal.
that's a different universe. Willem
It's a
Dafoe.
different Willem
It's a return to
Dafoe.
the role, but not the character.
It's still the one from
it's the same
Toby's.
character.
No, it's not.
just from
It's the same
earlier.
character. It's right before he dies. He gets warped into that world. It's the same Green Goblin.
All right, well then he didn't come
Right,
back
no,
from the
it's not.
dead.
No, it is a different Willem Dafoe Green Goblin, but from just a different timeline in the Tobyverse. Or is it him?
No, that's what I'm saying. It's the same Green Goblin we know from Tobey's Spider-Man that gets portaled into the Spider-Man No Way Home.
After the "Don't tell Harry."
Yeah, it's right before it because
But, like, his
they're
mask
all
was
talking
different in
about
that
I was
movie.
fighting Spider-Man, and then wait, and then I was here. They all have that same.
He gets rid of the mask. It's one of the first things he does. He shows up with the goblin.
Yes, that he
mask,
had though in
but
that
gets rid of it.
movie was different than the one in the Tobey Maguire
No.
solo movie.
Oh,
Correct.
What,
Yes, it was.
Sure.
He shows up with the mask from Toby, and they get rid of it.
He
You're
puts
right.
it in the dumpster right
You're
away.
You're right. All right, so Noah, if you don't mind, can we? Yes, sir. All right, so last week DC dropped that new Supergirl look, and it got people talking, especially with the Lobo tease and all the Marvel comparisons going around. It definitely felt like this could be a big or this could go sideways moment. So, Derek, did this actually get you excited for Supergirl, or are you still in wait and see mode?
I feel good about it. It is my vote. I think it looks like a lot of fun. I mean, the way it looks like it's being directed is you're going to get a little bit of like that Guardians feel. It's going to be like feel good watch. You're going to see her down in the dumps dealing with some alcoholism and shit like that. But Lobo's going to be there. It's going to be a party. I think there's going to be a lot of badass fighting scenes. I think it's going to be a fun movie.
Can I tell you what I think about this movie?
Yeah.
The more I see from it, the more I'm not interested.
Really?
It's
Why?
the exact
Losing.
same way.
Really?
It's
tell.
I was talking.
He's gonna. It's a podcast.
I was talking to Marty about this the other day. I'm like, listen, DC took a long time to have one guy, and they did it right. They have one guy running the whole operation for their movie studio, right? I love it. I think that James Gunn doing the Guardian stuff is good. I was rooting for him, and I want DC to win. I don't think he's the guy. I don't think his costumes are very good. I think they're like bulky and like too animated looking. Even going back to like Guardians. I said I was out on him. Then I watched Creature Commandos. I was back in. I'm back out.
Mm.
James Gunn, you're a loser. No more James Gunn.
I agree. I'm not out on James Gunn, but I have been very cautious about this movie since the first drop, and I'm like, I know exactly who that is. That is just That is just female. That's just female Star-Lord. I said it the second I clocked it. I'm like, oh no, I hope they don't do this.
She's not.
They're doing
She's
this.
not attractive enough.
Well, let's get into it, baby. Here's how this movie could win me back. Cameo from Power Girl and her big ass power titties. Walking by in the background.
We're back.
Actually,
We're back.
are you kidding? Here we go. Lobo sitting with her at the bar. I could be back in. Just that scene alone.
Is it short hair Power Girl?
Oh yeah. Show the kids at home Power Girl. No. I don't give a fuck about Lobo. Show me Power Girl. Lobo's behind John's head. Bam! Yes, Power Girl is, and this is widely known. And also in the cosplay world.
No, it is a big thing that like the boobies.
Yeah, but because she's a Titan. She's
Yeah.
like, but in the cosplay world, there's a bunch of these hoes running around, and I love them.
You sure you want to go to this con?
Yes. Anyway, I know this is about. I would have loved a Power Girl
Fine, I'll be
movie, a Power Girl series. I think that would be awesome. But we got Supergirl, and Supergirl has been great. Remember, there's that animated movie, Superman, Batman, Apocalypse, has a great Supergirl.
It was
arc.
awesome.
It is awesome. We love her. She's this Millie's style of Supergirl, where she's a girl. Where Power Girl's a woman. But I think the actress is fine. I think this story is not going to work, and I think John called it weeks ago. I don't think the Lobo's going to be what we want. I don't see it.
I'm just hoping.
Based on what I've seen so far, I have not seen any really Loboism, except him swinging the chain. That's real. The
He
look is
seems
good.
to be like the logical one between the two of them, and
Right.
that's not Lobo.
Exactly. So I am more concerned. I think I'll stop watching media related to it and then go see it, to be fair, because, you can't cut a shitty trailer. Also, never forget, the trailer for Suicide Squad, David Ayer's Suicide Squad. Great trailer, banger of a trailer. But the movie that David Ayer made was nothing like the trailer.
It was terrible.
So
True.
we've seen it go the other way, you know. And for all I know, I mean, if I'm DC, I'm cutting costs anywhere I can. And maybe that even is with who I'm hiring to like do the trailer and stuff like that. But I'm a little concerned with this. I love the idea. Okay. Here's why I'm annoyed. This movie is now very much starting to look like, this is going to sound sexist, but it's not. It's starting to look like a culmination of, let's have this girl go through the thing that the male heroes of your favorite films have been going through and that'll work somehow.
Right. Just plug it into the equation.
It's very clear they're grabbing a John Wick inspiration. Like, this is a John Wick and a Star-Lord and probably a Superman as well, hybrid of the problems that they're going through, and they're giving them all to Kara when Kara's story is awesome to begin with. So I just feel like they're trying something
No, I think
algorithm-y here.
I think they're James Gunning it because she's like the antithesis of like Superman's character, right? First of all right, boy, girl, but also he doesn't know anything about Krypton.
Right.
He went
Right.
to Earth and was raised completely by human
Yeah,
parents.
horse people.
Whereas,
My
Derek,
people.
whereas she
a horse people comment.
she was raised by Kryptonians up until like what 16, 17 years old. So like
15.
you're pretty much an adult.
Yeah.
So she has all that all that baggage.
Kelly.
Yeah, she has all that baggage to like, and she has everything that was taught to her on Krypton. She has to deal with way more shit than Clark does,
Yeah.
and she has to handle it way differently than Clark does. Even when he's trying to communicate with her, like, "Hey, coming in." No. She's fucked up.
Yeah.
She just lost her whole planet, and I think this is like Superman 1.5. I think that this
I think
is
it
just
literally
gonna
is.
lead right into Brainiac going to Earth. She brings him to Earth.
The sad thing is, I think there's a great story of an alcoholic here. Like, boy, that would have been great. But also, I don't know if that's going to get butts in seats. I think Supergirl, an introspective film that they weren't betting the farm on would have been a better choice for Supergirl.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of, shit, we got to make her our new action hero. When you don't, you've got Wonder Woman sitting right over here. Like,
Yeah.
she's coming, So this is an interesting choice. Personally, I hope teenage girls really hop on this and love this character and support it through, because I do not think the male demographic is going to support it. So I think it needs
Are you kidding me?
a little bit of that Captain Marvel.
You kidding me?
What do you mean?
You don't think all those nerd guys that go to cons aren't
They
going to
didn't go
geek
to
out
Cap-
over Supergirl?
They didn't do it for Captain Marvel.
She's
Captain
not
Marvel-
as big as like a thing. There's like a thing with Supergirl.
No. Back then, I don't know about that, but back then it was, the first female superhero. Like, it was something to get around. There were little girls that went. There were women who like just supported the film. It wasn't reliant just on us. I'm a little worried about some backlash.
dude,
here.
that
This
movie's
ain't Super
successful
Mario.
because
This is Supergirl.
Because when Marvel was still peak, you could put anyone in any role in that.
I
Marvel
would
was hitting
say
$1 billion.
we should get a like a redux on the Catwoman stuff before we do Supergirl.
I could get behind that, but again, my only issue is, I think there was a great story here, and I think they're going too wide.
They're going to introduce the characters and tell the stories that we always wanted, because James Gunn is a dork. But the way that he's going to present them, we're not going to like overall.
I can concede that, but
When you get
more
the
they show
funny
me,
and the wrong things, you're forcing humor sometimes, man. When you don't need to.
But that's what this is. This is gonna be
yeah,
that
Guardians.
fucking Infinity War humor where it's something serious happens, cut it with a joke. Something serious happens, cut it with a joke. So that way you go through this not ever feeling emotions. Because right when you were about to feel sad, they pull it away.
Mhm.
That was the beauty of when we had two competing entities where all the DC stuff was like, no, feel this.
Yeah.
And then all the Marvel stuff was like, no, cut it with a joke. 'Cause
Yeah.
you literally had something nice for both sides. This Supergirl could have been like, I don't know, maybe I'm being premature, but to your point, the more I see, the less I'm
Yeah.
excited. I can't see the story here As cool as it is for it just to be a Lobo team up, what's the rest of it? And the rest of it is we're doing John Wick. But are we? I don't know.
Crypto's not dying.
All right.
All right. Next topic.
Yeah, moving on.
All right. So last week we got that new Masters of the Universe trailer, and it definitely hit that nostalgia button for a lot of people. You've got that Eye of the Power moment, Skeletor sounding legit, but also that concern of don't mess this up. So Terry, are you buying into the hype, or are you worried this is just another nostalgia miss?
Well, here's the thing about Power Girl that you got to understand.
He-Man is nothing more than a male version of Power Girl.
Yeah, very, very true.
Blonde
Very
hair,
true.
short, big boobs.
I'm suffering from the exact same thing. The trailer before this, I was in a big way. This trailer, I'm a little shaky now. So, it's a little bit dated looking in regards to the effects and VFX that I'm noticing in this trailer. Now, hopefully they're not done, but Battle Cat did not give me the feeling I was expecting to have when they revealed him. But I loved that he was the new MGM Lion. That was awesome.
We're going all in on this movie.
He-Man himself, I think, is still fine. I think Skeletor got an upgrade in this trailer. I think it was nice to kind of see him walking around. But there's something about this one versus the last one where I'm just not as excited. Like, I was pumped to see Idris Elba as Man-at-Arms. And now I don't know, something just feels off. It feels a lot like the Supergirl thing in that, like, something's not quite right. But I believe in this director, so I bet this is a case of you're oversaturating me with this stuff, and I'm being able to take time to point out flaws between a teaser image, a trailer 1 and a trailer 2. So I think if they just stuck with the previous trailer, I would be jacked to the tits still. But I don't know. It looks a lot more like a toy set, which it is, than the first one. I felt like, oh, they're taking this seriously. Cool.
Derek?
I'm out on it, dude. I don't know. The first trailer left me feeling so just because I don't like the animation style they're using for Skeletor. It just looks like AI crap to me. I don't know. Just doesn't look authentic. And then I don't know. I am just burnt out of Jared Leto ruining movies. So I wasn't in love with his voice for Skeletor. I think a lot of people disagree with me, but I wasn't in love with it. And at this point, I just don't really care.
Derek, how old are you?
36.
Terry, how old are you?
38.
You guys are a little bit younger. Listen, I don't know what the hell you guys are doing. This is the opposite effect. This thing has my nerd boner at full 12 midnight, brother.
Let it fly, dude.
I am seeing all these guys that I grew up watching, grew up playing the toys, and they're like, live action. There they are, man. I'm already going to plan me and Clark to be He-Man and Battle Cat for Halloween. That's how excited I am for this thing. I'm finally getting to see the first hero I ever remember like loving as a kid.
Trailer.
And they're actually going to do it. Could he be bigger? Yeah, he could be bigger. I shouldn't be bigger than He-Man. But I'm so pumped for it, man. This thing keeps getting me. You could tell that like they're not just making this for the sake of making this. They're giving this all they got. They are really trying to make it because this source material has to be hard as hell to figure out how to like. Really
no, just let it play, dude. Oh, you cannot show this. Do not show this on the stream, no matter what. But start it earlier, please. Thanks. Just let it ride. I don't know. It looks a little playset to me. It looks. It just. Remember, Lord of the Rings is the mark. If you're showing a kingdom and you're showing a battle, you got to be Lord of the Rings. Like right there, I'm noticing CGI is a little wonky.
It just looks like I'm like scrolling Instagram.
She looks great. Allison Brie looks
and like
good.
some person's like, "Oh, I used AI to make a He-Man trailer." That's what I
look at. You got Idris Elba in there,
but I liked him. It's just the fact that I think the trailer before was. So I suppose I preferred the teaser.
Yeah, this thing has to be pumped. All right, let's talk about something that's going to get us all pumped.
Oh, by the way, did you notice the voice changed? The Skeletor voice is different in this one than it was in the previous.
He-Man.
What, they pull a Bane?
That's what it needs to sound like.
No, I actually think. No, I think it's what Derek's saying.
I don't like feeling good. I like feeling evil. Sorry, go ahead.
I think they're trying to hide the fact that Jared Leto's in it. I think they are noticing that this is a problem on social media and trying to and have changed it so it's much less him. Moving on.
All right. So,
Right.
no, I'll start hitting the. Thank you, sir. So first look at X-Men 97 season 2. No Gambit. We're getting a feral Wolverine. Where do you think they're taking the story this season, Terry?
X-Men 97.
Boom.
It's the greatest show on TV in the past 10 years.
I mean,
That's the song.
theoretically, we are going towards Apocalypse and Sinister and everything else.
Previously on X-Men.
Sorry.
So, if we're doing the feral Wolverine arc, which maybe we are, he like loses his nose in that. That's the big famous thing from the 90s, is it's the Wolverine without a nose. Can you look up feral Wolverine? And his healing factor goes through the roof. And actually, this was the reason that there were 2 Wolverines in the Marvel vs. Capcom fighting games, is because there was that one. So if we're saying this fucker's coming, sorry for swearing so much, then I am interested, because that also means bone claws.
Well,
Yeah.
there's on the link that's in the notes, it has all the characters that are starting. No, is there a way to pull that up? Or no?
They posted a picture somewhere.
Yeah, we could put the
probably
notes
just-
up. You just got to kill full screen on this main monitor here. Turn full screen off.
Well, anyway, Derek, you pumped?
Dude, yeah, I'm stoked. Feral Wolverine could mean a few different things. Does that mean we get to see him get the adamantium ripped from his body?
We did in.
Did we
the
get to
last
see that?
season.
No, we did get to see that. Right.
Mhm.
Sorry. I need to rewatch it and get stoked for the season. Yeah, so that did happen. Excuse me. So if it goes off
Yeah, right.
of the comic line, then this is when his healing factor allows his mutant gene to like really kick off. Because what was happening was his healing
They're
factor,
doing it.
if you didn't know, was keeping his body from dying from
Yeah.
the fusion of the adamantium. That's the only reason he survived this process.
Mhm.
So the whole time he's going, his healing factor is just keeping up with that. So it's actually been nerfed this whole time. So when he loses that, his body doesn't have to fight for its life anymore. So his mutant gene really gets to kick in, and he gets more of like the Sabretooth treatment. Some people are like, oh, why does Sabretooth look so wild and he doesn't, if you're not familiar? That's why. Sabretooth didn't get the adamantium fusion, so his mutant gene kept evolving, and that's why he became that beast. So we might get to see some of that, and I'm stoked for that. He is relentless. He is,
Doesn't he go in the woods for a while? He's not with
Yeah.
the team, right?
yeah, he goes completely AWOL.
Yeah, there's no mind.
Yeah.
He becomes a beast, but he's also like so healing factor. It's like, you remember in Blade, remember Jason Blood?
Yeah.
Cuts him in half, the blood catches and pulls him back. That
Yeah.
is the kind of Wolverine that is feral Wolverine. When his healing factor is through the roof, it's insane. He is undefeatable.
Yeah, you might
But
think
they
the
get rid of
lack
his
of
nose.
metal makes him weaker in this. Actually, he is way more of a SOB in this comic run. So I'm excited to see that. I just don't know what they can do with it being an animated series. Like, I don't know how dark they'll let him go.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure where they're going to go with the story. But I'm stoked to see what they do. They crushed the first season, so they have
Whoa.
my full support. And
We're going to Age of Apocalypse. We're going to it. Like, we have to be heading that way. I
That's why
mean,
there's no Gambit.
right.
right,
Because he's going to show up as a horseman.
Yeah.
I cannot wait.
I hope they get to like Archangel and that kind of stuff, because Archangel's in Age of Apocalypse. He's one of the
Yeah,
other
he's one of the
four horsemen.
Yeah.
So you get a crazy
those
Angel,
metal
you get a
wings, shoots
crazy
and
Gambit.
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed to get a Wolverine at one point. I don't know if that's this version of it, or maybe the whole thing is he's trying to make that's probably what it is. Apocalypse is probably trying to get Wolverine to be one of the horsemen, and the X-Men try to stop that from happening, and then encounter Gambit and Angel, who are already corrupted beings. But Sinister is supposed to be in this, right?
He was in last season. I don't know if he's in this one. I assume he is. He's always got like a sub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's usually
He's got
semi-related
a Doombot
to
thing going on all the
Apocalypse.
time too.
Well,
yeah,
Yeah,
I think we're all excited.
Yeah,
yeah, dude, I can't wait.
best theme song in cartoons.
Can I see?
It's
Can you
without
just
doubt.
Google
It's gotta be,
X-Men
right?
There's nothing
97
close.
season 2?
I think it comes out May or June.
There,
Um, what people are saying. Hold on, scroll down. What are those confirmed characters? Click that on Reddit. To the right. God damn it. There, bingo. Click it. Nice. Okay.
Mhm.
Whoa, okay. Cyclops, Jean Grey, Rogue, Nightcrawler, Jubilee, Sunspot, Wolverine, Morph, Storm, Beast, Professor
Polaris.
X, Polaris. Cool.
That's an interesting one.
Psylocke.
Psylocke as well.
Yeah. And Psylocke is definitely confirmed. Danger, which is the
Colossus.
Danger Room.
Ileana. How many times did you say that in that one episode?
Havoc.
Dude, Omega,
Archangel. Okay,
Yeah.
I know where we're
Omega
going.
Red.
Oh, Omega Red's cool.
You imagine we got feral Wolverine runs into Omega Red in the woods who's hunting him down.
Yep.
And
And Apocalypse.
Give me some of that.
Yeah, I definitely think they're going the direction of the classic Apocalypse series. They're going to defeat Apocalypse, I think.
I just love Strong Guy.
Strong Guy's a great character.
I know. It's
X
just
Factor though.
yeah, he's
right?
X Factor.
So-
I think his first name's Guido.
Is he like that? Like
Even
dude
having
has,
like
the little blonde hair, like wears the
Yeah.
goggles.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
Strong Guy, X-Men.
that means X Factor will show
He
up,
just
man.
recently showed back up.
But he's like super smart, right?
No,
Yeah, I
he's
thought.
a big old
He's
idiot.
a bro, but he's
Is he just
strong.
a bro? All right.
Yeah,
I'm not much of a X.
but I mean, look at him.
Force
He's like a '90s character.
Yeah. Insane.
Yeah, his name's Guido Carousel. Because he was a henchman. Hey, and now I'm a mutant.
All right.
Oh,
Let's do
mutant Italians.
We'll jump. Noah, can you jump down to the we'll do the Avengers one, the buy or sell real fast, and then we'll touch on Mario real quick in what's it called? The 10 Bros.
Ooh,
All right, guys. So we got some odds floating around for who's most likely to show up in Avengers Doomsday. So according to traders at Kalshi.
Nunny.
So listen, this will be buy or sell, right? So
All right.
I'll
Okay.
say the actors, the name, and that the percentage of them to show up. And then you guys say buy,
this is for what movie?
Doomsday.
Doomsday.
Okay.
You think they'll show up? Sell, they're not showing up at that percentage. Okay? So we'll start off with Derek, you'll go first. It's
Okay.
Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool, 93% buy or
Buy.
sell.
Buying hard. Yeah.
Terry?
I'm buying, and I actually am buying post-credit scene. I think he's going to show up as the mid-credit scene, somehow watching what's going on like Disney Plus or something, and saying, "Why the hell wasn't I invited?
Yeah.
Screw this! I'm going to Secret Wars."
Yeah. That's a great. That's
Right?
Good point.
That's how I would do it.
John.
All right, no, scroll down. I'm buying that. Haley Steinfeld as Kate Bishop, 83%.
I'll buy it. Just because the percentage.
I'll sell. Why will you buy?
Just for the percentage. I'm going for the math. It says 83% chance she will.
Yeah.
I'll buy just to be against Terry.
All right.
I say she won't because I think this is a larger conversation. I think what David Zaslav did over at Warner Brothers with DC when he killed when he killed Batwoman, Batgirl, sorry. I think Disney is going to do with all of anything that was on streaming. I think goodbye, you're done.
Yeah, I
We
think
won't
they're-
see Tatiana anymore. So only because she's only appeared in a Disney Plus series, I think they are going scorched earth with Disney Plus series and don't even bring her up. It's not going to happen. We're not going to see Wanda's kids showing up. Wiccan is not going to suddenly be in. Just scrap it all and keep moving forward.
All right.
So that's
Okay.
why I sell.
Okay.
All right. Next one, Mark Ruffalo as Hulk, 75%.
Isn't he confirmed? He's not confirmed?
Confirmed for the next one.
I'm going buy, but I think he's going to have like a small role. Just because they don't want to animate the Hulk and they want to keep hiding him from us.
Oh, shoot.
I'm going to go sell because I just think that percentage is too low for what we thought a guy to already be in there.
Is it because he's already in Spider-Man?
He's in Spider-Man.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is Tom Holland confirmed for Doomsday?
No.
Really? Can you Google that? Tom Holland Doomsday. Heavily rumored but unconfirmed. Okay, then no, I'm selling because I think Hulk and Spider-Man will somehow like travel together to Secret Wars.
Yeah.
Because that actually
Fair.
makes sense now.
True.
Boy,
I'm gonna
but
go
what
with
if
you
the
on that
cure to the mutation is the Venom suit?
Oh, Marty ruined the whole fucking movie for me. I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
one. All right,
So
moving on.
How? What is he? Did he write the script?
he's got insiders. I don't know.
This is Marty on the inside.
It's your kids. So Tobey Maguire,
Nice.
Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man, 71%. Derek, buy.
I'm buying again, but I think they kill him.
Didn't think of that. I'm buying. I think he's in it. I do not think they kill him. I think I will say it here on this podcast. I think within the next 5 years, you will get another Tobey movie and another Garfield movie.
I think there's a Tobey series, or I don't know if that's
Great.
fake, but
But I just there's no. They saw we all showed up for when you put them in that movie. They know we will show up for a continuation of those. So I think Toby's in this. I do not think they kill him.
Okay.
I think you're not going to kill him off this one because you need as many characters as possible for Secret Wars. But I think you're going to see like maybe the outline of him and Andrew Garfield like showing up.
Just two
See,
big
I think
bodies.
they kill him,
Yeah.
but I think the Tom Holland Spider-Man's who we get for Secret Wars.
I think you're going to see all of them.
Maybe.
I think,
And
it's
I
gonna
hope
be
so.
Like
Oh, he'll be there.
Give me
Tom
more.
Holland will be there because they will give him the Venom suit in that movie.
yeah. Well, no,
Yeah.
he's not.
Because
Gonna
that's
be
when
Well,
he gets it.
Spider-Man.
The Venom shit is there in his universe right now.
Yeah.
They're gonna wipe it. If they're doing Secret Wars, there's no reason not to do the classic Venom introduction where
Sure there
Spider-Man
is.
just thinks he's a
The
costume.
reason is they like to ruin things.
Yeah, it's true.
Sure. Let's have a little. Thing.
Sorry, I'm jaded. I've been
Let's
hurt.
have a little
Been
thing
hurt
that
too many times.
We're going to Secret
get it.
Wars,
Yeah,
and we can actually comic accurate this thing
that would be great.
of
They're not
getting
gonna
the
do that.
Venom suit.
That's not what they're
And
going
that Venom suit's so
to
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marty doesn't know.
Yeah. Marty doesn't know.
Marty doesn't know.
Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, 69%.
Hey!
I'm selling.
Derek's out on the Jackman.
I'm selling. So I think we might get a Cavill Wolverine showing up.
Oh, Wolverine, Terry.
That's my hot
That
take.
would be awesome.
a hot take.
Is he like a?
You can kill Jackman. Jackman, you could kill in this movie if you wanted to. And
He did
no,
say though that he's down to keep riding this character now since
Is-
the last movie. So
but
maybe I
Is the
Maybe I'm
Jackman
wrong.
that we saw in Deadpool Wolverine? Is that X-Men universe? His universe?
no,
mm-mm.
no. He.
Oh, they
It's
died
not.
on that one, right?
No, they all got rebooted. There's a happy ending in that. If you stop at where you're supposed to stop at Days of Future Past, it becomes a happy ending in that world where everyone gets wished back to life.
No, Deadpool Wolverine.
Yeah. That
That
Wolverine,
Wolverine-
is not the one is not the Fox Wolverine.
Right, but in his universe, didn't he watch
Everybody
all
died.
of his
Everyone dies in his. Yeah.
And that's not
Jesus. I just put that together.
where he
He's
was
fucking.
plucked at a certain time?
No, he is Old Man Logan. Because Old Man Logan gets tricked by Mysterio into killing all of the X-Men. And then that's why he becomes a pacifist. So they could easily just do the actual Old Man Logan with him, which why wouldn't you? He's getting up there in age. Although I actually think in that universe, Charles killed everybody because he was having those brain
Yeah, the
tremors.
seizures and just
Yeah.
killed them all.
We'll skip Tom Holland because we talked about that already.
Tom Holland.
All right, so guys, last week, very excited to talk about this. Episode 5 of Invincible dropped.
Yes.
It was possibly one of the best episodes of Invincible I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
I put it really high. I enjoyed the hell out of it. Derek, what did you think?
Dude, I loved it. I'm gushing over it, man. It was so fun. And like you said in your review you put up, I'm not caught up on the comics.
Mhm.
So this is all coming at me fresh. I'm blind to it. I'm just enjoying it week by week, which
Yeah.
is awesome for once to just not have any idea what's going on.
Yeah.
And the way they set up this episode was like, it broke my neck with like, what? Like, what
Mhm.
just happened? Because they're setting up the episode for like, all right, the crew's all together. They're going into space to start their mission. And we're setting it up as, all right, we might get some bonding time between the characters and maybe get an episode of them doing stuff and we learn more about people and it's fun. No, like 10 minutes in, nope, ship blows up. Viltrumites are here. Screw you and your plans.
Hell yeah.
They're coming to you. They are the baddest people in the universe. And they show up in the true Viltrumite fashion, man. They blow up their ship, rip them into space, and just start kicking their ass. They're not there to monologue or talk about what's wrong or right. They're like, you know why we're here, and here we go. And then from that point forward, it is a fucking battle.
It's incredible.
And it's bloody and awesome and everything you want to see.
I'm looking at my phone to see what time it is, not because I want it to be over, but because I don't want it to be over.
Yeah, you're like, oh shit, no, it's gonna have to end. I did the same thing. I hit pause and I'm like 8 minutes. No, like I need more.
I like how they're just weaving things all through this episode. Like, oh, it's going to be like a 2-week flight, right? So
Yeah.
they're like, all right, well, like Invincible's dad is going to be sitting with these two guys that just clearly
Right.
dislike him, and it's like, all right, well, it's going to take some time. That's what I'm thinking at the moment. This is the time where he can like bond with them, but you can see like they're not having it. They don't want anything to do with them. And then this fight happens where one, Invincible, we'll talk about that in a second, but the dad's just saving everyone.
Yeah.
And then and they're still, they don't want it. And his wife, when he's talking to her on Earth, I said in the review, like, this is like a moment in a show where like a guy is seeking forgiveness, and normally you'd see a bunch of like his family and friends like forgiving him.
Mm-hmm.
No one did.
No, this is much more realistic.
No, yeah, his wife just went off, and you're like, yo,
Yeah, proud of her too.
no fucking fear, and he deserved everything she said. And then you have the one guy drinking a beer with him, the costume guy,
Art.
and he's
Mark
like,
Hamill.
petrified
Yeah.
afterwards of like watching it. So, and you're just like, man, I'd probably feel the same exact way
Right.
if
This is
my friend was
the
a god.
baddest man in the universe, or top 3 at least, right?
Yeah,
So like he wants to talk to you, and you're like, yeah, you'll put on the friend face just out of fear. Like it's easy to forget in these shows once the guy, like you said, like starts saying we're sorry and then want to move along.
yeah.
It's easy for the viewer even to be like, all right, well now I know he's on that path of redemption, so now I like him again. This is much more realistic. No, you murdered tons of
You're
people.
terrible.
You
You're
are
not redeemable.
You are the worst. Like the worst. So people have not forgotten that. This will not be forgiven.
No.
Dude, the guts of art. Like, to just say that, like, I make suits for heroes, man.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and then he does
closed
the
your
exhale
account.
at the end.
Yeah.
Just kind of amazing. Now,
Huge huevos.
Wait, can I drop one thing?
sure.
This is that fight at the end.
No, show the shirt.
All right. This is the first fight. This is the first fight on the show where you're like, okay, Marks versus the Viltrumites, but we've got even ground. And
Yeah.
the show
At
hits
first.
so many times where everyone's just suffering as soon as a Viltrumite shows up, but you're like, I have no idea what's going on. This is level. This is going to be a great fight.
Mm-hmm.
And it was.
And mech suit.
Tech
jacket.
Tech jacket.
Yeah.
That's the other. Well, so
Mech suit.
so they I thought she was a very cool character. I thought the
Yeah.
whole origin of her is cool. I know that they said that they swapped the gender, but the gender of the character isn't vital to that character's role. Like it doesn't change anything about them.
No.
So it's not like James Bond. James Bond has to be a womanizing male.
Right.
This character, it doesn't matter. So I had no problem with it. They also said that they did that because it was too close of like a young.
I mean,
adult boy
honestly,
to Mark.
No,
So-
Google male tech jacket. Oh, this is gonna bring up clothes. TEK. TEK. All right, there you go.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks just like Mark.
This is a bad example. Scroll down. Right there.
Yeah.
That is fucking Mark in
Yeah.
his suit. So
Yeah, I see that.
that makes perfect sense. Go ahead, view this spoiler.
Yeah,
So-
that's
dude.
too close. The hair, everything.
But the last thing I want to talk about this episode is the fight with Mark.
Well, wait, before you
Oh,
get there,
sorry.
what is interesting is the art scene and the Mark's mom scene are not in the comics. The other thing that's not in the comics is Nolan is happy to have Oliver come along. Mark's the one who's like, no, you can't come.
They swapped
And he
it.
relents, and then he's like happy to see his boy. So it's interesting. They are definitely improving upon the story in this, and like
Okay.
they're giving characters things to do. And actually, I think it is a little better that Oliver gets rescued by Omni-Man, but is a little bitch about it. And it's like, I don't need your help. It's like, yeah, you do.
Yes, you do.
You do.
Because guess what's coming? Unfinished business.
Dude, and also, Omni-Man could probably do a lot better in the fight if he's not constantly saving everyone
Totally.
on his
Yeah,
team.
if this is
He's doing it the
actual
whole time.
OG
He's pulling a
Omni-Man.
Superman.
Yeah.
Pulling a Superman.
So then the fight happens, right? Mark sees Conquest. Conquest shows up, and I'm not going to get this exact, but Conquest was like, great, man. Like, once I kill you, I'm going to go kill your family and your girlfriend. And it was actually the last fight you beat me because a lot of it was your girlfriend.
Yeah, it was the witch. Like,
Yeah.
The
So-
Super Saiyan witch.
yeah.
So Mark, and you see throughout the show, he's struggling throughout the season with like, should I kill people? Should I not kill people?
Yeah.
Not
Not here.
Doesn't want to do it, but there it sets the tone for what's I'm assuming to come, because this guy is making sure that no matter what, Conquest ain't coming back.
Literally to his dying breath will
Mhm.
make sure that he does not get his family.
Mark grabs a hold of his neck and does not let go, no matter how
Right.
much of a beating.
Right. They
Well,
start off with
beating
a
Conquest
really
gives
cool
him.
fight, but yeah, once he just goes for that throat, it just becomes evident that he's like, I do not care what you do to me.
No.
I'm not letting go of you.
Mm.
Which is the best fighting technique ever. I'm just gonna squeeze your throat until you stop. You just keep hitting me. I don't
Is it
care.
though?
Come here.
I mean, it's a war of attrition.
That's what I
you know?
mean. Like,
Yeah.
That's also who Mark is. Mark is not the most skilled fighter nor the most powerful person, but he has the most wherewithal. Like, his endurance is his number one thing. And it's not a physical endurance. It is a mental, rage-based endurance. I can outlast you. And this is the perfect example of that.
He's already being, I mean, he's royal blood and he's acting like it. He's acting. Stop it. That's not what people. Whatever. If you don't know that from what you're saying, then you're wrong. Well,
Evil!
but anyway, the last thing is like when they're left on the planet together and Mark has to heal. I mean, we're going to see that. It was in the trailer. But they have to wait on Earth, on that planet. So that's, I think, the youngest son and
Oliver.
Omni-Man are going to bond.
Yeah, but let's not skip past what just happened before that bonding. He has his guts ripped out.
Yeah, he's disemboweled.
All of the guts.
Every foot of intestine is being ripped out. So you see Conquest go for just wham right through him, and you're like, all right, Mark survived this type of stuff. He's got that crazy comic book
Also,
healing.
he does
And
it
then-
the same way when he chops the leg. So you
Yeah.
think he's chopping the leg again.
Yeah,
But no, he's doing the Adam Eve.
he gets Yamcha'd, dude, just fucking right through.
Pew!
And then, but then to make it worse, you're like, right when he starts, I'm just like, no way. And then, just starts ripping his entrails out. Just everything he
Keeps
can,
going in.
just as he's dying.
Pulling out.
So it's two juggernauts that are just like bent on killing each other no matter what the cost. So it's like, which one stops moving first?
Dude, I'm like this. I could feel the
yeah.
blows that Conquest is laying
Dude.
in the Mark, man.
I think this is also the first time you realize how strong Mark has gotten since
Right.
season 1.
Right. He would have gotten wiped the first time around.
Yeah. You actually don't feel too nervous that 3 of them show up.
Right.
5 on 3, you feel pretty good. Because
Right,
you got Omni-Man too.
And you got Alan, who's
Yeah.
I
Viltrumite
can't figure
I
him
love
out.
Alan.
At this stage, I can't figure that dude out.
like,
How strong is he?
Super. He's stronger than a Viltrumite now.
No way.
he's on par.
He's on par with them, but he's
Fine.
the one Viltrumite was getting the better of the back and forth.
Yeah. I
They've
mean,
had a couple fights with Alan at this point. He's definitely kicking butt.
So in during the time they're in prison, they are experimenting on Alan trying to kill him.
Yeah.
And every time it's giving him a power upgrade. So it's imagine like getting 5 Zenkai boosts
Right.
since when he got so strong in there that he could just help him out with the prison
He got
guard,
powerful
remember?
with the upgrades after
Right.
the beating of from the first Viltrumites.
Yeah, but then in prison he was so strong he knew at any time he could break the chains and go kick the shit out of the people keeping Nolan, which is what he does.
Right.
But he gets stronger.
Yeah, this is awesome. I can't wait to see
can't
what
wait,
happens this
dude.
week, man.
I am so surprised that it came up so quickly. I don't remember it happening that quickly, but I think they did a great job with it. It was interesting, and I like that they just leave it of like the guts are out. He is dead,
Yeah.
as far as anyone knows.
You know, the last thing I just thought about when I was watching the show was Conquest never like gasped for air. It's almost he's just like, I'm too good for that. I'm not going to like yield. My body won't yield to what it needs. I'm just going to.
But wasn't that the point? Like even if he
Yeah, there was nothing.
windpipe was cut off.
Yeah, it wasn't going to work for him. He's just like, I'm
No.
just going to kill you.
Yeah.
But when he shows up behind Oliver, that split second scene where he's like,
Yeah,
smiling, man,
like,
whew,
oh man.
All right, guys, let's go to Nintembros.
hit it.
Ella's got the Triforce, we got the mic. Pac-Man chomping beats, y'all ass tight. But Nintendo's not here to say. We rock the mic in a retro way. From the muscle geeks to the arcade hall.
Hey, there's a bat guy. It's Spider Dude.
Press on, we're taking off.
In green slantern.
All right, guys. So we're doing Nintembros tonight, and it's today we're talking about the most incredible video game crossovers of all time, the moments where worlds collide and somehow it actually works. We're gonna save time for talking about it. Everyone understands what that is. If you don't know what it is, then the hell with you.
There's a guy from this game now. He's in this game.
The reason that we're
Or
doing
this movie, I guess.
The reason we're doing this is because Fox McCloud showed up in Mario Galaxy movie and was fucking awesome, by the way. I'm so excited for Fox. They handled my boy well. He is my Smash main, so I have a connection with Star
Hi-ya.
Fox.
That's is that who you use when you play the game?
Absolutely. Love him. Love him. So we thought, what are some other cool crossovers and things like that?
Yeah, Derek, start us off.
Start us off.
This better be good, Derek, because you didn't have your best show tonight. I'm disappointed.
I thought I did pretty good.
How the fuck did you miss out?
I started
on
off
someone
with
coming back
Gandalf
from
the
dead
White.
in
How do I have
Zelda?
a bad show?
No,
All right, listen.
you've had better.
Do the Mario.
All right,
Swing your arms from side to side.
come with me and we'll trip.
Oh,
Won't
boy.
you?
I'll put my
All right.
seatbelt on.
Hang on. Prediction?
You know what I'm going with.
I don't, but you know what? I'm not going to spoil it.
All right. PlayStation 2, one of the best games from Square Enix ever, comes out. Kingdom Hearts.
Yes.
I love that game. The series,
Yes.
that's a black hole of conversation I don't even get started on. Everything after 2, it gets crazy. I'm not going to pretend I understand all of it. But the first one, we get this cool, like, RPG, right? That has all these new characters, but it's weird because it's being produced by Disney.
Yeah.
And that's weird because I'm like 12 when this comes out. So it's like, oh, this game's gonna have like Disney worlds and characters. And I'm like, I'm too cool for that. I'm a 12-year-old guy. Like, this seems kind of weird.
12-year-old guy.
Yeah, like this, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not a little kid though. Like, you see Disney attached to a game, you're like, I don't know. But the trailers look sick. The soundtrack is awesome. And I hear a rumor that because Square Enix is involved, there's going to be Final Fantasy characters in it. So, and I see some of them in the trailer. And I'm like, oh, all right, well, I'll give it a try. I get it for Christmas. That's all I did that whole break. I remember from the opening sequence on, I didn't sleep that first night. Like, I remember going upstairs because I'm like, I need to get a drink. I was in my basement, like no windows, just me and my game. And it's like 7 a.m. And my mom was like, you're up early. And I'm like, huh? Like, what? Like, oh no. But as soon as you start off, you're on Destiny Islands, right?
Yes.
And some of the other kids on that island are from Final Fantasy, which is a nice little thing. But that doesn't really, like, it's not too impactful. But then you go to Traverse Town after the game opens up and you go through everything, and you are immediately greeted by Squall Lionheart from Final Fantasy VIII, which at that time was my favorite game ever. And you have to fight this guy. And I'm like, I have to fight my hero to just start off the game? And it's sick. And then from there, you get Yuffie, Tifa, Aerith, all these other Final Fantasy characters.
Tifa looking fine as hell.
Dude, it's cool as hell. They come along, they're helping you out. But then what really sets us off and why I'm talking about it is you end up at the Olympus Coliseum from Hercules.
Show the people
And-
the sexy lady. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
I got to pour one out for Tifa. Show the people. Cut to it. I'm looking at Derek's face.
Terry gets us canceled again.
Yeah.
But what's really cool is at the Coliseum part, right? You can go to this world where you meet like Phil and all that, right?
Yeah.
And you have to
From Hercules.
You have to help out, and you're helping out Hercules, and you're at the Coliseum, which sets up an arena mode where you can fight like waves of different enemies all mashed up and go through and do like different levels of these where you just keep going through like wave after wave, level after level till you get to the end. And it times you, and it's really fun. But when you go in there, what's really cool is like they talk about like all the opponents that are coming in, and you see freaking Cloud from Final Fantasy VII in this like drifter's like outfit. It looks a little different.
You see the boots first.
Yeah, the boots, and it pans up. He's got the scarf, and you see the giant sword, but it's covered in tape. Like you tell he's been through some shit. And you realize you have to fight this guy. And then when you fight him, you get to fight Squall, Yuffie, like all these different people. And I keep thinking, how am I going to beat these guys? They're my heroes. But you do. And you get cool weapons from doing it. But the coup de grace, the best part of this is if you get through all these cups, you get through everything and win and do the best, there's just a section you can choose that's just a bunch of question marks. You don't know what the event is. So you click it, and at this point you're like end game. You're feeling pretty good about yourself.
You fought some titans.
Like you fought like some big bads, and you're leveled up, and you feel like I got a hold of this game. Like I'm pretty bad. Now you go in there. Next thing you know, you hear the one-winged angel music start as Sephiroth from 7, the big bad,
Kenny Omega
descends on. Yeah, shows up and wipes you out. One hit, just first swing of the sword, you're dead. Or have like 1 HP. And you're just like, what the hell just happened? I'm good at this game. So you run it back and you keep going back, and you're not. You are not good at this game. And that guy is tough, and it is epic. He has like 2 or 3, I think it's 2 invisible health bars.
Yeah.
So while you do manage to start hitting him, his health bar is not moving. So you're like, what is happening? It's invisible, but you don't know that back then. And once you finally see that thing move, you're like, he bleeds. And you can, but he only gets harder as he gets his health worn down. So like taking him down was a true badge of honor. Like saying like, I took down the hardest optional boss. It is so good. That introduction gave me goosebumps. I was like crapping my pants as a kid when I was like, I have to fight this guy.
Yeah. It is one of the greatest experiences I have had. And I remember even earlier, it's just like, oh my God, it's fucking Cloud! It's fucking Cloud! Like it was we had never seen Cloud.
Yeah,
this was the
every
first time we saw Cloud
they
since.
show us a new character. I'm like, oh my God, now this guy's here?
Yeah. But yes, when Sephiroth shows up, it's kind of amazing. And you're like, okay, they're doing it. This series is amazing. And it is treating Square and Disney kind of equally.
Yeah.
As far as like where we're going. I mean, it's just it's an incredible series of games. That is an awesome pull. That's probably the king of the crossover.
I can't say that it's not. I can't disagree with that. There's a lot of good stuff out there, but for me, someone that's tailored towards RPG games and anime and all that stuff, this was perfect.
And also, this is an action RPG, which is a little different in that you're fighting these guys like in a way you've never fought them before, unless you played that game Air Geese.
Yeah, no one played that.
I know.
Here comes TikTok. Actually, I played that. I beat it with that guy. All right, Terry.
TikTok sounds like.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like I'm smarter.
Bobcats control. They're all Bobcat.
Yeah, say they're all Bob.
I just really want.
My cat controller is really good.
It's just a bunch of poor kids getting mad at you.
My favorite Disney movie is Frosty the Snowman.
Yeah, don't tell me your Mad Cat controller like get good. No, it doesn't matter if it's Mad Cat or not. Someone hands you a broken controller. That's not a matter of get good. That means don't be a cheap ass. Give me a good controller, coward. All right. Terry,
is this the all-time greatest, or are we just spitballing?
I'm going with my favorite.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty insane, and I actually think the step up to that. I think the greatest crossover moment of all time happened in Smash Brothers.
Is it also Sephiroth?
No, but the Sephiroth reveal I actually just watched today, which was pretty cool. Of like when people realize Sephiroth in the game.
I screamed.
It's the one after that. Where Nintendo and Sakurai do the impossible and broker a deal with goddamn Disney and get Sora himself to come into Smash Brothers. There is no earthly reason why that should have happened. I have no idea what black magic deal was struck.
Right.
But this was something you would see on a
that
message
entrance
board.
was sick.
Yes. And literally.
So why aren't we doing this graphic for our
finally
guests when they come on? Why aren't we doing that?
Oh, like here comes a new challenger?
Yeah, that's has to be.
We could do that. But this is the incredible thing. Like you Nintendo got Disney to give them one of their characters. That doesn't happen. I have no idea how this was struck or like how many Disney games like they agreed to make in exchange for this or something, but it was an incredible moment for the entire internet.
Can we see
None of us thought it was ever going to
Can
happen.
we see the little bit of the trailer?
Yeah,
When he
sure.
shows up?
Reveal.
It just
trailer.
feels good too. Like you get the music, you
And
see the keyhole open up.
Yeah, but what you should do is watch the reactions.
Oh,
Watch the reaction
Oh, I've
videos
seen
to
some,
people
yeah.
seeing.
There's girls fighting.
This is. I have no problem with girls fighting. Power girls.
let them fight.
Um,
Damn it!
what? So this is the trailer. This is fun. Just move forward a little bit. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Right here. And we probably can't show the people this.
Yeah.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so there's this fire that shows up, and then Mario gets it and he throws it, and everyone, if you watch reactions, like, is it Dark Souls? It's Dark
Yeah,
Souls.
and then look at that shape.
Fucking Keyblade!
It's a
Oh my
Keyblade,
god! Oh sweet Jesus, it's a Keyblade! And it was. It was the most important thing
Yeah.
that's ever happened in anybody's life.
Cue the
I don't
music.
understand how that key can be perceived as a viable weapon.
You ever
It's a
get
Keyblade,
You ever
my
get
friend.
beat to death by a bat? It's a key-shaped
Oh.
bat.
There's also multiple Keyblades.
Yeah,
I'm not like everyone.
you are
yeah,
right.
won't
It is
resurrect.
weird. It is
This
weird,
was
but
an impossible thing. If you like watch some reaction videos, honestly, if we clip this, put some of the reactions in it, it is just people having their utmost dreams come true.
It's just
in
joy.
a way that is not fucking possible.
Makes
Even
me
like-
feel like this is Peter
even
Pan.
like the characters in
Peter
this,
Pan.
it is Peter
He's
Pan.
using Peter Pan.
He gets
powers.
flight from Peter Pan, so it's supposed to look like that.
Yeah, it was
so he's a sissy.
just
This
a
is
little, but
this-
it's awesome.
This is the ultimate story that's about the power of friendship. And,
There is nothing, but there's nothing beyond here. Like, what else? Who else goes into the next Smash Brothers that is on the level of Sora? Of like an
Gino.
impossible thing that could
Give me
never happen.
Gino.
That can happen though. That can easily happen.
Goku.
That's the one.
That's the one.
Goku.
That's the one. If he shows up,
I mean, they're done
and
with
the
this
world
version.
has
Hasn't him interacting with Mickey
exploded.
too? Like, hi.
Yeah, they're done doing Smash stuff for this game though. There's no
yeah,
more.
yeah, that's not what I'm
Yeah,
saying. I'm
yeah.
saying the next Smash title that comes out. That's what it is. Actually, that's what it is. It's getting Superman in there. It's getting Goku in there.
Yeah.
And it's getting somebody from Marvel in there.
How do they
That would be the impossible
Spider-Man.
task.
Kids will love it.
do and Marvel vs. Capcom versions of those characters? Let me
Yeah.
take you for a ride.
Dude, love being taken for a ride.
Do you
Okay.
guys remember back in the day when the internet was all like Master Chief versus Samus?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm still there.
Master Chief.
I
would be
never left that
awesome.
in.
Yeah,
Master Chief would be an awesome character in Smash.
right. You imagine if you could throw like
That
a
would be
sticky
a good
grenade
one.
at somebody, needle them, and it's like a delayed like pop
Yeah.
off.
Dude, they have a Doom guy me outfit
Yeah.
in there. So, but no, it just there's no reason that should have happened. It's amazing. So I think that is the greatest crossover moment of all time.
That's a good one.
Other cool ones off the top of my head, and we can just riff on it quick. Killer Instinct invited Rash from the Battletoads
Right.
to be
I
part
forgot
of
that.
the roster, which, you know, Killer Instinct is like they tried to make it a Mortal Kombat equivalent, but obviously Mortal Kombat's way bigger and Street
Mhm.
Fighter's way bigger. But there's this other game series, Killer Instinct. But to have a throwback from Rare to pull a Battletoad and throw him in, I thought was so cool. And the way they show up, like everything's kind of serious in that game, and all of a sudden just a rope comes down and a fucking frog just comes down and is like, all right, let's party, and puts on some sunglasses. That was an awesome reveal.
New Mortal Kombat Freddy Krueger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the Injustice
Yeah, please. What's your pick?
crossover. That's the Injustice.
Dude, Injustice was a fun game, man.
I'm not a.
Well, the Joker showed up in one of the Mortal Kombats, too. Right
Yeah.
before that.
Yeah,
oh,
Mortal
no, you were talking about Injustice. You were talking about DC
The-
Universe
the
versus.
DC versus Mortal Kombat.
Oh,
yeah.
that one. That's good. Too.
That-
He
it
has
was
the
a
little
gr-
flowers. People, yeah.
Yeah, man. They
Yeah, I
actually
love that.
weaved a decent story into that too, man.
I like that game.
I enjoyed it. I like seeing Superman just beat the shit out of people. You don't get to play Superman in many games, so just even though he's evil, I still like playing with him.
Well, the good
Oh, yeah.
Superman's in there, too. You can play it because, again, the good Superman is the one that defeats evil Superman ultimately. Like, there's a showdown in the game.
See, I didn't read the book
They
Oh,
don't
you-
show it. It's in the game.
in the movie. Oh, well then maybe I didn't beat it.
Mhm.
I think I did. But that's it. I don't have it. I shouldn't
All right.
end.
All right, I got some honorable mentions then. Chrono Trigger. You get to find Link's grave.
There we go. There's
What?
the Zelda. He did it.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
It's Chrono Trigger, right? You can find there's a little Easter egg where you go to this little plot of land. There's a gravestone. It says, "Here lies Link." It's like a hero's grave.
What?
It's like a little Easter egg.
In Chrono Trigger.
Yeah.
You got to give that a Goog.
You
I
look
have
that up?
never heard that.
Let me make sure I'm not misspeaking. but
Link
yeah.
in Chrono Trigger. That would be amazing.
That should be our first T-shirt.
Yeah.
slogan.
Get the fuck
Yeah.
out of here. Oh, and it looks like it.
Yeah, so the Link to the Past, like Sanctuary.
Masa and Mune.
Oh,
No,
that's
it's
the
Cyrus.
No, he has a grave in what game is it? Am I wrong? He has a grave in a game. I thought it was Chrono Trigger. I'm feeling pretty good that it's Chrono Trigger. You put
Come on, Noah.
Link's grave.
Use your brain. Not a hero. It's got to be Link.
Oh, that's what he looked up. Link's
Yeah,
grave.
but go down more on the.
Final Fantasy. Same shit, different cover.
What?
Yeah, there it is. I'm sorry. It's in Final Fantasy. Here lies Link. There it is.
That's wicked
Got
cool.
my wires crossed. Sorry, internet. Yeah, that one's really cool. And then another one I wanted to shout out is Mario RPG.
Yeah.
Go
That's
ahead.
what I was going to say.
Go ahead.
If you stay in certain inns,
Mhm.
you will notice certain characters are sleeping beside you. In one instance, it is Link in his sleep. And in another instance, it is Samus Aran in a full-on spacesuit taking a nap in a random inn
Yeah.
Wow.
in Mario
It's a
RPG.
cool little Easter egg. I love that stuff.
Another cool one is Fox McCloud's dad, James McCloud, is a racer in F-Zero.
Mm-hmm.
I always thought that was really interesting, but he's a human version, which is kind of interesting that they went with a human James McCloud instead of a Fox James McCloud,
So
as
you
he
think there's-
clearly
There's
births.
some furry stuff going on.
Yeah,
Can I
there's some
see James McCloud,
interspecies
F-Zero?
mingling.
Milk Toast actually said another one I wanted to say. Link and Soul Calibur. Back
Oh,
in the day
yeah.
when Soul Calibur would come out, depending which console you played it on, you would get a bonus character that was like the face of that console. So if you had it for GameCube, you got Link,
Oh.
which is pretty cool.
Go back to the other image, please.
Oh, I don't like this. That's his dad.
Yeah, that's the image I want to see.
You know where he's?
What the hell?
What's his mom? What's his mom look like?
Get out of YouTube, dude. Just keep going down. Yeah, give me that one. There we go. Just Command Plus. Hey, attaboy. Yes.
Oh, I'm uncomfortable.
What the hell is that?
Yeah, I
I'm
don't like it.
uncomfortable.
Get away from here.
But
right
it's in F-Zero.
now. It is.
Yeah, I don't
Gross.
I don't know where that's going.
I think it was cool. It was in universe, but when young Kratos shows up in an old Kratos game, and
Yeah,
they get to
that's
talk
cool.
to each other, that's pretty neat.
All right. Well,
I think
you
that.
guys got any more?
Yeah.
It's not a game, but a show about a game is when Mega Man X shows
Yeah.
up in Mega Man's world in the cartoon from the 80s, early 90s. It was so cool because you get Mega Man X, who is everything that you love about Mega Man, but way stronger, way cooler, grown up version,
Yeah.
better armor. The Mavericks, the bad guys, show
Wait a
up in
second.
his
You're
world,
talking about crossovers that are not even in games.
but it's about games.
All right.
But it's just cool. Whatever, I'll shut up.
I would, because
Anyway.
I would have said the Ninja Turtles. Remember they did all the. I mean, that's a cool video game. They all the generations turtles got together.
You could have, but you
I hope that happens again.
Me too. All right, guys. I think
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah. I mean, Marvel versus Capcom is obviously
Yeah.
the big one, right?
Yeah.
They're kind of mentioned.
And the
Yeah.
X-Men versus Street Fighter, where it all
Yeah.
started, I thought was pretty cool.
Is that the Berserker Barrage?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Berserker Barrage.
And the best dap up in gaming history between Ryu and Ryu and Cyclops.
Yeah.
And they shake hands in the game. Oh my god.
Right.
And then Mario Rabbids. Remember that?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fucking great. It's a good game, but it's crazy. It's like Ubisoft Rabbids and Mario. And Mario was also in NBA Street, if you remember. If you got the GameCube edition of NBA Street, you could do 3-on-3, and it's Mario, Luigi, and Peach versus like AI, like Allen Iverson and like people like that. It's awesome.
So, can real quick, Bill Clinton and NBA Jam.
Yeah, dude.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Thank you. I'm back. All right, guys.
Oh, and
There's QLEX and Super Mario RPG 2. The Final Fantasy boss. That's an
Yeah.
optional boss you can unlock in Monstro Town.
there's also, have you ever played the Mario Kart arcade?
Like 1 or 2 times, but
Pac-Man's in it.
Really?
which I think is
didn't
pretty
know
cool
that.
because it's Namco produced. So Pac-Man shows up in it, which I think is awesome as like an extra racer. Oh, and the reason we did this was before I knew about Fox McCloud, I knew about Mega Man and Proto Man showing up in Sonic Crossworlds Racing, which is crazy because you can be Mega Man in the Rush cart driving against Sonic. It's awesome. Can you look up Mega Man?
I heard that's a
in
really good
Sonic
game, actually.
Racing. Just Mega Man Sonic Racing, right there in the bar.
Mega Man.
Yeah, that's all I keep hearing in my head.
Mega Man. The red Mega Man, the blue Mega Man.
Yeah, images. Yeah, so this was so exciting when this happened.
Don't you ever wish Clark could turn into a race car? You drive him around?
Yeah.
Is that fucking real? It is. It's on the Sega site. Go to the one below that. Click that. Full screen this. They put fucking SpongeBob, Pac-Man, and Mega Man in a Sonic the Hedgehog
And we got
racing game.
Turtles there and Avatar there for other packs.
Oh my
coming out,
God.
too.
Oh my God. Sonic Racing Crossworlds might be the best crossover ever.
I've heard it's actually better
Holy
than Mario
shit.
Kart World from some reviews, but I've yet to play either, so I don't know.
I actually have heard that as well. I've heard it's more fun kart racing. That's nuts.
All right.
All right. Well, guys,
Let's finish it up. Derek, where can people find you?
it is getting warm out.
Yeah.
Check out DerekBakerSealCoating.com for all your seal coating needs for your asphalt. If you need potholes filled, cracks filled, line striped for your parking lot, municipalities, anything I can help you out with, give us a buzz. Or you can find my personal account where you can find me trying to beat Terry at losing some weight and getting ready for Fan Expo for our sick cosplays at Symbolic51 on Instagram.
How about you, Terry?
You can follow me at Vicious Marshmallow on Instagram. That is my official producer handle for this. We do lots of fun stuff, including some work with John over at Philly Gaines. And also, as always, catch me. Am I on a close-up right now? I was going to say. And as always, go to @YoungJunk and give us a follow on the Instagram and all the handles. We love producing content, and we have TD Noah, who is ready for our next show. So go ahead and hit us up and let us know if you're ready to start with TD Noah.
Shout out to Noah's shirt and his
Yeah.
producing capabilities. Both 10 out of 10, buddy. And check us out at the Muscle Geeks podcast. Check us out at the Muscle Geeks podcast on all the social media platforms. And DC Green, you came late, dude. We talked a lot of DC too. See you guys next week. Bye bye.
8-Bit Beef!